Taking my seat, I glance up at my next companion. She's dressed in an electric blue silk ball gown, low cut with a tightly cinched waist, long ringlets of curly brown hair flowing downwards, all topped off by a diamante tiara to finish the look. Sort of Elsa meets Scarlett O'Hara. She stands there, tapping her foot and glancing at the bar stool in front of her. I check out her name tag nestled over her ample bosom. It reads, "Are you my Prince Charming?" She pouts and taps her foot some more. Then it clicks. Here, let me get that for you." I stand up, pulling her stool out and ushering her into the seat.
"Why, thank you, kind sir. You may call me Aurora,"
she utters in a perfect American Southern belle accent, slow, drawn out, and seductive. Close up, she's quite beautiful, with delicate features, a small button nose and pouty red lips. This is all ruined after she sits and starts firing off questions in her real voice, which is much more a manic, high-pitched, helium-accented squeal that grates like fingernails on chalkboard.
"So, what's your favourite Disney movie?"
I think for a second. Toy Story. Her face falls in disappointment.
That's Pixar, not Disney."
The Incredibles. A shake of the head follows.
"That's Pixar too."
Monsters versus... I stop as I see her pinched expression and narrowing eyes. Racking my brains, I finally come up with an answer. Beauty and the Beast. I saw this movie because Dave really fancies Emma Watson. He even bribed me to accompany him to the cinema and ruined it for all the parents at the 3 o'clock matinee that day, convinced we were paedophiles out to snatch their children. It didn't help him shouting, "I would!" at Emma's first appearance, and then later rustling his popcorn whenever she was on screen. We don't discuss Harry Potter films, as I'm afraid to ask which movie first piqued Dave's interest. Aurora's face lights up, and a huge grin appears. She reaches over and touches my hand.
"That's my favourite film too. The animation and the songs are just so wonderful." "Okay, next question. Magic mirror or magic candle?"
Candle. I take a 50-50, and I guess it is the correct answer as she leans closer and lightly rubs her foot against mine.
"I wasn't sure about you at first."
She pauses and pulls out a compact from her purse.
"You look like a Disney baddie, handsome but with an egomaniacal charm, and I am searching for my true prince, my soulmate and hero. Your answers tell me so much about you." Last question, and this is a difficult one, so take your time. Which Disney character would you least like to be?
She sits back and stares inquisitively at me. I try not to look at her impressively boosted cleavage that's on generous display as I'm trying to downplay my baddie persona. Such a strange question, and I mistakenly go for the first thing to leap into my brain. Bambi's mum. Silence, followed by a sharp slap across my cheek. "Oh, that's sick, you horrible, horrible man!" I am saved from any further abuse by the buzzer as I jump up and move on to my next encounter, who has just witnessed me being assaulted and assumes it's all my fault. As I go to sit down, she shakes her head and points me to the next table. Taking the hint, I move along, a real shame as she is quite attractive. A bright red knitted wool jumper adorned with a cat's face greets me. The woman wearing it is what I would describe as homely. She has on a pair of 50s-looking thick horn-rimmed glasses, giving her a librarian vibe. The name tag reads Miranda. "Are you a cat or a dog person?" she asks, animatedly bouncing up and down. I get the idea she's been snorting catnip like a demented cokehead. "I am a cat person. I have a beautiful little sphinx called Mr. Tiddles." "Oh, that's wonderful. I just love all cats. But Mises are my favourite. I'd have a house full if I could." She brushes a tuft of fluff off her jumper at this point.